All right. Yes, Mr. Royce Media, coming at you guys with another live stream. This is like the third attempt today. I'm having some trouble with OBS and Rumble, quite frankly. And so I have decided not to use Rumble today to try to multicast because I don't have time for the headache. Anyway, how y'all doing, man? We gonna push through this and we're gonna get this done. You know. So yeah, earlier I was talking about a lot of the crying and whining that's being done by basically Keisha's, and I think is in all three generations, Gen X through Gen Z. There's a whole lot of crybabying going on, and I think people are really getting tired. They're really getting tired of it, man. So I don't know what to tell you. It's funny. It's like they want money, but then they want to be they want to be socialists, but then they want to be capitalists. And we already kind of have a system like that, but apparently they don't like how the system runs. You know, they want to be capitalistic when it comes to getting all the money for their creations, which I understand. I'm all for it. But then they want to be socialists when it comes to doing business, and they want set asides and different things like that, and they don't want to starve, but they don't want to compete. They don't want to have to work hard, and they don't want to have to conduct business in a. They don't want to have to conduct business competitively, So it's like, what do you do with what do you do with these types? You know what I'm saying? That's a question that I have. What do you do with these types? You know, as I mentioned before, I think society is getting tired of them. I really do, and that's just being honest, because nothing is ever good enough. Nothing is ever a workable situation with them. Everything is a problem, and their demands not only don't make sense, their their demands are unreasonable. If you are a like this Tiffany Red girl, I mean, looking at her, she looks like the average Walmart clerk that you know, anywhere at any given location in the country, you could see her working at a Walmart. But she's a songwriter. She's got some talent. Okay, she's got her foot in the door. She's got some talent, and she's complaining about how people like Zendaya, people like Beyonce do business. And they have people sign NDAs, and they get a certain percentage of the publishing and different things like that. And it's like, you have my opinion of it is that she hasn't negotiated and maneuvered herself properly to where she can make certain demands. And this is with anybody that's in any business, really. If you want to call the shots, then you got to put yourself in the driver's seat. You can't have somebody else in the driver's seat and complain that you don't like the way that they're driving. Okay, it's going to either be quiet and make the most of it, or get out there and do what it takes to call the shots yourself. I don't think these young people understand this, man. So I don't think it's I don't think it's necessarily a young people thing. I mean, it could be. I can't even say that, and I don't want to just put it on one group because you kind of see it across the board, and it's almost it's like it's hating, and instead of figuring out your niche and figuring out how to steer business more towards the way you want it to be steered, she wants to get on the internet and complain. And she says the internet is the last place she goes to complain. But that's the first place people like me see you. So it looks like this is the first place you went. And really it doesn't matter because it looks like to me just listening to a little bit I heard looks like you basically haven't done the homework to maneuver yourself where you would like to be or to be able to call those shots you want to be able to call. Now, granted, someone like a Beyonce, someone like a Zendaya, they're going to have powerful legal teams. They're going to have powerful production teams. They're going to have powerful teams and systems that work on their behalf. I get that. And you have to take that into consideration when you want to do business with these people, and you have to figure out and make the assessment of which battles are worth fighting. And I don't think she's done that. I think this happens a lot of times, and I think it happens more so with women being in being more out there, um, working and starting businesses and taking stuff outside of their protected areas. It's like they don't understand certain dynamics come with the territory. From everything from this situation to something as simple as how you dress. You have to deal with what comes with that. I know that in certain areas around the country, I can't. If I choose to wear certain colors in those areas, I gotta accept what comes with that. I know I can't go to a black church with a Trump shirt on. It's gonna be problems, and I don't think people like her understand that. You know that there's always trade-offs. There's no perfect set of situations. There's no perfect set of circumstances. There's only trade-offs. I don't think people like her understand that stuff. Um, man. So, and I think people are getting tired. It's getting old to people. It's getting really old to the point to where they're being pushed out of areas harshly rather than, a soft refusal. Oh no, we don't want to do business with you at this time. And, not soft letdowns. It's no, we're gonna expose you for we're gonna expose you for the wrongdoing, or we're going to expose you. It's like they're using their own systems against them. And so I mean, again, it's another trade-off, because people have gotten tired. And so now people are going on the offensive. You and it's not just the entertainment issue. It's not just the entertainment industry. It's not just um, you know, it's not just the entertainment industry. It's also business. It's also politics and stuff. People are getting tired. They it's even in academia. people are getting tired. They don't. They're getting tired of the crying and complaining, and gimme hands, and and the whining. It's people are getting tired of dealing with adult babies, and so they're clapping back. I can't blame them. You know, I can't blame 'em. All right, what's going on? All right, what do we got going on? No, all right, yeah. YouTube is tripping. I had no data for a few seconds, and now I'm back. I'm I think it had something to do with that alleged uh, possible cyber attack yesterday. A lot of the networks, more or less, had disturbances. I have AT&T, and I'm in Florida. In North Florida, AT&T is already problematic, and then we had the issues yesterday, and this might be a carryover from yesterday. So we'll see. Um, so what I'm going to do, I'll probably shut this down and try to come back with something, figure out what's going on, and see how I can make adjustments and come back so I can do something better for you guys because I'm really not happy with how this looks. But anyway, this is Royce J. Royce Media. I'm going to be shutting this down. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your support, even though I'm having some technical difficulties. But I appreciate any and all who, you know, came and watched this. And I'll come back in a few, hopefully, with some issues resolved on the technical side. You guys take it easy.